Everybody, come let's do that bang, bang, bang. Oh, everybody, come let's do that bang, 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 bang.
Good evening and welcome to Preferred FM, the station made for satisfaction this evening. Just gone 7 after it's 8, and we're doing this live right here at the music department, giving you the music of Sex Bantwini saying bang, bang. One of the guys that in the past years was dominating the music industry, the music business, like nobody's business. Keeping hold is the man behind the combination just for this evening once again, and you might be listening to us wherever you can possibly be on this surface, so wherever you might be doing this evening. Thank you very much for choosing us. Thank you very much for choosing us on a Tuesday, the 27th of March 2018. A few days before we say it's an Easter, a few days before some of you goes to some various places for spiritual affairs. For spiritual affairs. I'm with you up until the hour 9. We do this from Monday up until Saturday, from 8 up until you get satisfied. Or Sundays, we do it from 3:30 to 5 o'clock. So, what to look for on this show just for this evening? A lot of things has happened, a lot of histories were made on the 27th of March 2018. And I can also tell you on the hashtag that we're using, it's mainly focusing on English per se. We say we are talking about English per se. If you are beside the borders, if you have watched some episode of South African soapies or so-called dramas around our televisions, that's from SABC ones, they all evolve. I have to believe they all evolve from SABC one and also commercial TVs, that's on ETV. We talk about who is the best in English, who is well spoken in English. Talk about Wallet from Skeem Saam. You know him, the poetry guy, the mad guy, some of you refer to him. We also have got the Romeo from commercials TVs, that is ETV, the guy who's doing some crazy stuff right there. We also have got the guy who's a lawyer, the Mangawa guy. He is the one and only Bheki. And also we have got the one and only, the sexy voice, the one that makes the room to be turned off and to be turned on at a particular time right there at whose company that we'll be talking about, Zitha, on the other directions from Generations. Which one is the best in English? Because they are well spoken guys. Taking us to 9 after it's 8 and good evening. And we are still the best in terms of online radio.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
Pretoria, we got you covered. This is Preferred FM.
Entertain me. Century kakuboni ngo nami ngibhizi ngalokho ngibhizi ngawo namhlanje ulona sasilona imoto yasitshintsha najumakenika senzwile
He is not just a businessman. He is not just a musician. He is not just an entertainer. He is the kicker himself, Dr. Goodwill Malinga, featuring Justa Saints Will is coming through right here on Privilege, taking us to 14 after it's 8. Men behind the competition, keep it hold for the picture. Not sure if Mr. Stewart and Daniel Doggy will be joining us just for this, even broadcasting live at the music department. If it's our first time, good evening, and that's how we do it on choosing. Who are you choosing on Tuesday, just 27 March, like I already said, in the year 2018. It looks like it's going to be another quiet year, if not just the quick ones in the other directions. Who is the best in terms of English well-spoken guys? Who is the best in terms of English well-spoken guys? We talk about those guys that you see each and everyday life. We talk about the soappies that we have. Some of them, they are number one trending, and also some of them, there are still some there somewhere at the bottoms. We talk about the best one in terms of listenership from KZN. We talk about Uzalo, Skeem, Saams, and also Scandals, and also the other direction will be Generations. But it seems like Generation was top back in the days, eh? Who knows when the youth are taking over? Who knows when the Zulus are taking over? But still talking about the issue of the Zulus, do you know that, in fact, let me do this for you. Do you know that behind every wrong number, there is a Zulu person? Did you know that one? Have you tried it out? Just try to mess up your head with the numbers that you usually know. Just try to click it there and then mess it maybe 2 numbers or 3 numbers, and it will be a wrong number. Guess who was going to talk right there on that number? The friend didn't shake. They say behind each and every wrong number, there is a Zulu. So behind each and every episode on either television, TV, there are also Zulus. Talking about one of the biggest, in fact, even not the largest well-spoken language in South Africa. isiZulu is one of those that have been talking, and we can also tell you that in terms of Zulu spoken language, those guys, they support each other. The likes of Zodo, I want to, you still remember her? Do you still remember her? Dancing without panties on the directions, taking us to 16 after it's 8. We do this each and every time. Hashtag Who is the best in terms of English well spoken? We have the wallet. We have Romeo from Scandals and Wallet from Saam, Bheki from Uzalo, and also not forgetting Zitha from Generations. Which one is the best? Get in hook with me on 071 7099 840 071 7099 840. Beside the borders is +27 71 7099 840. Prefab FM is all the way on Facebook pages, and also not forgetting live chat is below this link just for this evening, where they say be the first one to comment. Are you the first one? Good evening. We are on Tuesday. Who are you choosing? After this, we come up with what has really happened during this day on the 27th, right here in South Africa and also in the rest of the global. It's still another evening meant behind the combination. Keep it hold on the station that promised to give you nothing but satisfaction.
Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web. This is your #1 internet radio station.
Clap your hands, everybody. Everybody just clap your hands. Come on. Clap your hands, everybody. Everybody just clap your hands. Clap your hands, everybody. Say, are you ready? Say 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ngabe ngone ngani mangidla imali yami ngabe ngone ngani mangithandi Kalawa just me here we go don't slip back here we go keep on track Massive respect to the young blood. Listen to the kids, bro. But don't forget, salute to my footman. Kalawa cheers, man.
Tonight it is just playing my songs. Tonight it is just playing my songs.
Hey yo, they're my selector. Go ahead, play with something, don't make me go down. Hey yo, they're my selector. Go ahead, play with something, don't make me go down.
Salute to my footman.
Tonight it is just playing my songs.
Indabagaban maulakum left.
Tonight it is just playing my songs.
Indabagaban mautan to bed.
One of of the best artists, one of the best in terms of producing what is known as a raw material talent. We talk about Ospido, came through with a beautiful gem, Mahrothman, right here on Prefab FM. It is definitely the station that you must be listening to this. Even it is definitely the station that brings you nothing but satisfaction each and every day, each and every night from hour 8. Just gone to do it after it's 8. And on the hashtag, which one is the best in terms of English, in terms of soaps that we watch each and every time or each and every evening. Starting from Skeem Saams, we have the legs of Wallet, Romeo from Scandals, and also not forgetting Bheki from the other stories called Uzalo, and the last one is Zitha from Genere. Which one is the best according to me? No flanny share. I will go definitely with the legs of Wallet. Why? That's the big question. Why should I go with the likes of Wallet? I love the way, in fact, his character is being portrayed right there at Skeem Saam. I just love the way the man does his stuff, and also the English that you need a dictionary in order for you to have an assistant. In the world of radio, we can call him some Gaga, some G, because when he's well spoken, when he speaks, you need to shake your head and just focus on what the gentleman is saying. That's a Wallet for me right there from Skeem Saam. Is definitely for me the guy that, in fact, if I talk about English, is the guy that I say dominating like nobody's business. Maybe perhaps in the position 2 we can go with the likes of Bheki. Hey, the guy is quite romantic sometimes. Ask Mom Lambo about that one. She will definitely confess to you in that other directions. Look at the other issue. Zitha. I see competition right there for Tao coming. But she's one of the best. In fact, and last just a kid, Romeo, you are there, man. You are there. We have seen you. You have seen you are doing some crazy stuff. You have seen you are doing some dope English stuff. But moving right along to the hashtags or to the things that have been trending just for this evening, we talk about statistics. SA have shown that TB and diabetes are the top killers, diseases that are in fact killing people right here in South Africa. And mainly, some they thought maybe HIV. They still these ARVs there and there, decreasing the amount of infection that you can have, or decreasing the amount of the other things that in fact you have in terms of HIV. But looking at the things, say HIV came the 5th leading cause of natural death at 4.8%. The Africa's 2016 mortality report that has found that tuberculosis, known as TB, and diabetes remain the top 2 killers among South African populations, where these are mainly the diseases that are in fact killing virus population. If we talk about South African population in this case, HIV came 4th, leading came from the natural death at around 4.8% respectively. So it seems like the accidental injury made up to 2/3 of the non-natural death, with an assault coming up in the second with 14%, while traffic and accidents kills about only 10 people. So it seems like the issue which is dominating each and everywhere is TB and diabetes. So do you think about that one also? Do you still go for checkups? Do you still go for clinics to see whether you're just coughing or not? Because if we talk about the most high dangerous diseases, we talk about TB and diabetes. So it's very important that you go each and every time to the clinics, to the doctors, to the specialists, to find out, in fact, are you not infected by someone? Even through biting someone can also cause you this disease. That's on other directions. It's meant to be the combination. You are on Tuesday. Who are you choosing? It is Prefab FM's Java. Remember him performing at Royal Gardens? Were you there? 25 after 18. Victoria, we got you covered. This is Prefab FM.
Kalesaki skin. Buga wahle, you don't believe. Jesus. Take komunye. Uwe na wetu. Ti ex yak ne bat. Slim ngempela. How could he let you go and puzen ngempela? How could he let you go back that way ngempela? Ngempela, ngathi ngabheke emehlweni, yeah, ngavele ngabona uthando. Inhliziyo yami ikhetha wena, amehlo amajonge wena. Twala, yatwala, baby you the one for me. Twala, yatwala, baby you the one for me. Twala, yatwala, baby you the one for me. Twala, yatwala, believe me when I say yeah. Ngempela, 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 ngempela. I want somebody, not like anybody. When I where to stand or stand. When you want somebody, not like anybody. When I where to find in the moon. I want somebody, not like anybody. When I where to stand or stand. You want somebody, not like anybody. I'll find in the moon. When the moon, my boo, I won't play you. No, I love you, I really do. My buju, Gembela, 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 Bueno, my boo, Gembela, I won't play you. Gembela, I know I love you, Gembela, really do. My boo, why you get us you better believe it.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
That was the music of Java, DJ Maporisa Howard, and also saying Gambela, Gambela. It is Java indeed on the other directions. The guy, if you can clean the awards, if you talk about the awards, the guy you can also, you know what, confuse like nobody's business with his bush. I am talking about here, right then beneath his mouth. Talking about the best that the guy has. And also the music that he produced is absolute phenomenal, taking us 29 minutes after it's 8, left with 3 minutes before we say it was a nice show, it was a dope stuff. Live chat, that is below this thing when they say be the first one to comment, and also don't forget the Facebook page is still all the way Prefab FM, and also on 071 7099 840 071 7099 840. There's next of deductions we are Tabane Mashidu Robino, Abafari Seifari Manyage, and also Shumelani Ishmael, Kulani Shijaran Njovu, Vukani Manyingi, and Silo Keith, Ramashala, Tobakale, Tyson Shipiwa, and also the likes of Zitha in times. These are the ones that I have liked the post that we made on Facebook page so far, just for this evening. If you are one of those, and we didn't mention you, just on your behalf, I just mentioned you there. And many more. Do you see when the DJ they come in to perform when they say and many more? You know yourself that you're just there behind there. And also for you who are listening to us in various, in fact, Facebook, we can mention Google, we can mention a lot of various things, iTunes, and don't forget YouTube's in the other directions. In the faders is Kelly Roland Motivation, 28 minutes before the hour 9. Look at the things that happened on the 27th of March 2018. Parents were still confused, they were still shocked after their children were tested for HIV without their consent. Parents were still shocked and faced with the trauma once their children of the papas were tested with HIV without their consent. This happened in the Eastern Cape Education Department says an ongoing discussion with an angry parents will be conducted after some children at a Port Elizabeth schools were subjected to HIV tests without their consent. So in terms of the act of the children, they are saying children under the age of 12 need a parental permissions for the test of this nature. Here we're talking about the nature of HIV and AIDS, and some of the parents are still forming after the NGO conducted HIV screenings of learners and allegedly disclosed the results of the test of 2 pupils in front of other learners. So it's a misbehave. Let's just say it. It's just a misbehave on the other case because you can be able to take a test without written permissions by the authority, by the parents, guardian of that particular pupil. So it's a bit of we can say this one your voice of other people. Huh? Let's just say the way it is, man. We are just violating the rights of other people where they're being able to conduct HIV test for the pupils that are against 12 years. I think you must face some charges. I think you must sue them. That's the only way in order to deal with this case, and you also get some case because it's not allowed in terms of the Constitution of South Africa. You are on Prefab FM, the station made for the station with the maybe the combination just for this. If you look at the things that are trending, is the CASA bosses to be sacked over a fraud conviction. Yeah, here we talk about everything goes about fraud. Huh? Still remember the guys that are owning the cash. Here we're talking about the Parliament Portfolio Committee on the Communications has recommended that the Enablers Council of Independence Commission Authority of South Africa, known as the CASA chairman Robinson Mushalanga, has been fired. He was convicted of fraud and money laundering earlier this year. Today, having recommended that his representations and also consulted with the Parliament Constitutions and Legal Services of Office, the committee rejected his request. Parliament said that in the statement, he was convinced of defaulting land banking of about, hear this, he was convinced of a defaulting land bank of about 6 million while he served as a chairperson of a Parliament Portfolio Committee as on agricultural in the year 2008. It seems like everybody in this world, they're getting away with everything. Who knows about those other things on the other directions? It is what it is. 27 minutes before the hour 9. You are on Preview. Who is the best between Wallet, Romeo, Zitha, and Bheki? Mamlabo Bay. Let me give you this music right here on Prefab FM. It is proudly Limpopo, it's proudly Venda Music. Enjoy.
Every day when I wake up in the morning, natumura balave batua bano shangoni batutu shangarasu loko zamanga magona ndambo rabela koti ramakore abatuse bana shango litopera roto sezana bana bakopera ngamaroze na bana bakopeba bana zvigevenga zvikuchipa bomutuku zvafaro zvachipinga nyana vatutusane niriche zvausenza nikule namasora ngazvo usizi kosi ndimibuso ikorera buimwa namabindu avatu pano shangoni koti ramakore ndiuzisa uri what is going on abate batuse pano shangoni batu abatusanani. Every day when I wake up in the morning, natumura balave batua bano shangoni batutusana
ifuwa everyday kama tubasumbe vale foti nditumbe tapelo ndi itumbe ndi ambe na ramakole urima batsenga afole dopa ndikori ndotikondelela ubecheha vala bahashubatuwa ndichiri ndokona zinasidompalela chiri hone ndi urine nditsula ndochuwa ungala machelo alio lichilela na musie lichilela na susio wairisa fara switaratani vaya ova va ri vona no vipahani.
Every day when I wake up in the morning, ndatomura valave vatua vadoshangoni
nisangotetananga nimpi tinenda kwamba tipelelwi nga maipi ndamba matamba kutoba ni usirembeluni ndi miwalo pari mahayani avanatakalo paririsevele ngapi parinasitutitwani kari vuchilo ovu vuchilo
urivadive uneravaone urivasire tusanivo mutuku urivadive uneravaone urivasire. Every day when I wake up in the morning, ndatomura valave vatua vadoshangoni vatutushakaraashu. Every day when I wake up in the morning, ndatomura valave vatua vadoshangoni vatutushakaraashu. Every day when I wake up in the morning, ndatomura valave vatua vadoshangoni.
What a track, what a proudly event of music is by Fizzy featuring also Bamba saying Tusani Wumutuku. Taking us to 22 minutes before the hour 9, taking us 22 minutes before we say 2 hours a superb evening right here on Prefab FM. We can also say be able to like the paint. We know, guys, we are the best in what we do, we are the best in the context. We don't claim it, but here it is.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
Do you blame us? We don't just do it just because we are in the other directions. But bear in mind that University of Venda will be going off for recess on the 29th of this month. That is on Thursday, and they will reopen right there on Friday of the 6th of April 2018. So, and also lecturers, professors, doctors have been advised not to give the students a test on the directions. If they are trying to do that, show me them, I will deal with them. That was said, well-spoken words by the Minister of Education, Chifularo herself. So yeah, they're taking over. Sizofunda ngenkani yamampela yamankoya. Yeah, it is indeed. Taking us 20 minutes before the hour 9, it is Prefab FM. We are made for satisfaction. I would like to thank each and every one of you who was able to listen to me just for this. But I encourage you to comment upon what the hashtag that we put in every time. We have many hashtags that we use each and every day. But most of you are just liking it. Just dish out your view and we'll be able to read them right here on the station. From me, might be the combination. If you have a heart, use your heart to love somebody. But if your heart is still big enough, use it to love everybody. Leaving you with a beautiful jam by Cardi B saying, Baragiello. Good evening, and it was nice. Kumunandi wemkaya wami. It was nice to be with you. We'll meet again on WCW. Who can be a crush on that particular time? Hopefully that Stuart and Anawasidogi will be able to recover all from all his other directions or all his other suffering. From me at Music Department, that's how we leave things just for this evening. Number one in the UK, back in the days, back in the months, Cardi B. Let's meet tomorrow.
Said, little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both, I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch, I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club, just to party, I'm there, I get paid a fee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? I don't bother with these hoes. Don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say ghosts. Bitch, I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill in some babe. I might just chill with your boo. I might just spill on your babe. My pussy feel like a lake. He wanna swim with his face. I'm like, okay. I let him get what he want. He buy me East Saint Laurent in the new whip. When it go fast as a horse, I got the trunk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street. Know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me. They baby father wanna bill. Say, little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both, I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch, I make bloody moves. If you a pussy, you get popped. You a goofy, you a op. Don't you come around my way, you can't hang around my block. And I just check my account, turns out I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I put my hand above my hip, I bet you dip, he dip, she dip. I say, I get the money and go. This shit is hot like a stove. My pussy glitter is gold. Tell that little bitch play her role. I just a rope and no rolls. I just came up in a rave. I need to fill up the tank. No, I need to fill up the safe. I need to let all these hoes know they none of they niggas is safe. I go to dinner and steak. Only the real can relate. I used to live in the peace. Now it's a crib with a gay. Rolly got charms, the light frosted flakes. Hard to let these bitches know. Just in case these hoes forgot. I just wanna check the mail. Another check from on the stop. That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both, I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch, I make bloody moves. Bloody moves, bloody moves, bloody moves, bloody moves.
Pretoria, we got you covered. This is Prefab FM.
Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web. This is your number one internet radio station. Broadcasting around the world. This is your number one internet radio station. The music you love right here, right now.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This